is probably one of my favorite subjects to talk about because this is the money, and which is what everybody wants. They want to live this lavish life. They want to be able to quit their job, to be like, tell their boss, screw you, I'm flying to Vegas, whatever you want to tell your boss. I don't know, you may speak sign language. But this video is your freedom number. I picked red for this one and he's got blue because we're in America, man. So this is the land of the free, I think, and it's the home of the brave. So look, this is your freedom number, or you can call it the FN. What is your FN? So what I mean by FN, let me see that blue one. So what I mean by FN is, so the average American makes about what a year?
It's like anywhere from 50 to 55. I mean, average, normal people around here, it's like 45.
Okay, so let's just
say 45,000.
Okay, so let's just round it off and say that the average American makes $48,000 a year. Now, what does that equate to? So that is $4,000 a month. That's how you get 48K a year. For those that don't know, that K is 4,000. That's money talk, baby. So look, the average American, we're making an educated guess saying that they make about $4,000 a month, which comes to $48,000 a year. So if you want to tell your boss, I'm sick of you, I hate your farts when I walk into the office, I hate the long meetings, I'm going to show you how to get to your FN, your freedom number, so that you can tell your boss, bye-bye. So in the previous video, if you watched it before, we're averaging cash flow at $400 a month, right? So if I want to be able to quit my job and to tell my boss, I'm out of here, how do I get to that $4,000 a month? Well, if you watch the previous video, all I have to do is just times this by 10 units. Because that is what I will be netting after all expenses. So if I get up to 10 units and I'm making $4,000 a month with my real estate company, I can tell my boss that I'm done because I already have that money coming in. I don't need to stay there because I have the $4,000 replaced from my everyday job. And see, this FN number is so powerful because if you could just sit back and think about all of the ways that you can give back in the world, so you're not tied behind a job, you can spend more time with your kids, you can spend more time with your wife, your husband. He wants to be a pro golfer, so whatever it is that you want to chase. And me, I just want to be a career billionaire. That's all I want to do. So, and of course, give back, if that makes sense. So we're going to get back to the FN number. Once you hit this FN number, you can leave, you can free yourself. Now me, there is really no FN number for me because I feel like the more money that I can make, the more that I can give, the more that I can be of inspiration to somebody else. So I don't want this number to stop, and you may not want it to stop, or you may want to double it. Now let's say that you want to double it so that you have $1,000 a month for your hobby. You want an extra $1,000 a month so that you could travel and take 4 trips a month. You want an extra $1,000 so that you can give to your grandkids or your kids. You want an extra $1,000 so that you can build another company. So let's double that number. Now, if I want to have $8,000 a month coming in, how many units do I need?
Yeah, you need 20.
20 units.
Beautiful.
Look at that. So I can get $8,000 a month coming in.
You know what I'm saying? Change people's lives at $8,000 a month.
That's cash flow.
That's cash flow. That's how they're ready to go.
I'm not a CPA, but there's all kinds of ways that you can get that to be tax-free. All kinds of ways. You can depreciate the company, depreciate the materials that you use, pay yourself as an employee. I Imagine having $8,000 a month coming in for the rest of your life, as long as you take care of your properties, take care of your tenants, you're being wise with your money, and we'll talk about that in the next video, which is wealth preservation. So this is how you get to the FN number. So if you're watching this video before the other one, you need to go back and watch the other video so that you can understand an FN number and what it takes to get there. Again, thanks for tuning in. The FN number, trying to help y'all get financially free. This is the mixtape, baby.
Yeah, freedom's the magical word.
That's the only word.
It's the only word you want, boy.
Cause without freedom, man, you're tied down to a job for the rest of your life. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe that you should be working from the age of 10 all the way to 60 for somebody else's company building their dream. You gotta have goals and ambitions of your own, and this is the way to get there. Now, if you just love a job, you may cut this number in half and have a part-time job. If that's just what you love to do, go for it, kudos. But if you want to be free, I'm going to continue to give you all of the golden nuggets that you need so that you can work on building your FN number. Next video probably be about wealth preservation, and then we're going to introduce you to our first flip. It's going to be, well, we shouldn't call it a flip.
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce you to our first burr.
Yeah.
It's going to be dope.
It's gonna be sick.
And you're going to learn about what burr means. But thanks for tuning in to the Wisdom and Kalen Show. We're going to keep rocking it, and we hope that you find a bunch of value in this.